Alright, so first update on the Nurgle Plague Tower. This is what I have so far, using popsicle sticks and some scenery glue. This is the first story, and the second floor. I have the third floor here. I shortened up the back so that, because I didn't want it to be a giant standing rectangle. So now it'll stand like that with a sloped back. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah. It looks like it's got a little bit of a slope in the back, so that's what I pretty much figured. I'm not sure what to do for the wheels yet. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But probably just gonna have to. Probably I'll find something and I'll use that. But for the, I've had a couple thoughts about the driving mechanism. I've thought about just leaving it be, you know, just say it's possessed and it drives itself. Or I've thought about maybe going into the fantasy models and get some ogres or that Warhammer giant and maybe having that thing Nurgle-fied and pushing or pulling it with chains. I think that'd be a really sweet idea. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should I get like some, I don't know, those Skaven ogres or something, or that gigantic giant, or if you guys know, like minotaurs or something. I have no idea what they got really. If you guys have an idea, let me know, because I really like that idea. So then for my weapons, on here, the pus cannon, I'm not gonna go and get a freaking Baneblade cannon to use that, so I'll probably end up making it somewhat like the pus cannon on the Plague Reaper, where it's, you know, made out of green stuff. For the two Demolisher cannons, I don't have two Defiler cannons to use, or I do have one for my Vindicator, since this is actually a Demolisher. I have this, but I don't have another one. So in order to have two that look relatively similar, I've got some bits that I've collected from my brother's battle wagon that he doesn't use the bits on. So here's one of the zap guns, and then the boom cannon, I think. If I were to Nurgle-fy it, have that sticking out, that'd be pretty sweet. Also, I could even use the, where's the faceplate? Right here. Yeah, I have the gun coming out of that, and then I just stick that on the front of it, so that way it, I don't know, you know what I mean. I don't want things to, like, I don't really want to have to use stuff like this to, because people go, oh yeah, that's a piece from a battle wagon. I want to use bits, but I don't want it recognizable, really, unless they were to take a really close look. Clearly, it looks like an arts and crafts project, though, right now. But like, one thing that I got to do is I also got to make sure I cover up all these rounded edges, because there's no way in hell that Nurgle would care enough to have freaking rounded edges. So I've been taking some pliers and just breaking off the edges. When I do these sidings of the tower, the front is going to be a plasticard sheet, and with some extra metal pieces or extra squares to make it look like metal patchwork. On the sides it'll be wood with some metal patchwork, but I'm also going to have, like, you know, a couple of the wood boards are going to be just bursting out or in, and then have like some tentacles coming out. It'll be really sweet. Got to do all that. On the back, I want to have it open so that I could do all the interior work and make it look really, unique. But I'll probably end up doing magnets on all these, and that way I can remove it so that, as I do it, I could fill in, but it's not something that I have to get the whole thing done and just have a big gaping thing. So that way I could have all the sides done, and then if I wanted to later do that. For the pus cannon, I'm going to use this spray paint cap. Probably get some water effects or something and fill this up. Oh man, the pus cannon is just the most revolting thing I've ever heard of. It's going to be so gross. I hope to make it to where other people will gag at it, because I just gag at the thought of a pus cannon. It's just disgusting. Yeah. That's one thing that just makes me gag, is a fucking giant spewing pus cannon. Okay, I've talked about it way too much. Yeah. I've also thought about getting some plague bearers, or maybe even a nurgle greater daemon, just to make it more elaborate. But just let me know what you guys think. Definitely get back to me on wheel ideas if you have any crafts or something that I could just pick up somewhere, or if and then also the something dragging or pushing the tower. What do you think would work best? Would it look ridiculous if having a giant Warhammer giant, I don't know how big they are, I'm totally guessing, probably something like that, pushing behind it? Of course I'd nurglify anything that I used, but would that just be ridiculous, or do you think that's pretty cool? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll definitely keep you updated.